Inside Gillis Fieldhouse with one of this week's Athletes of the Week, Tom Wagner from the Army track and field team, who won all three of the jumping events against Navy on Saturday. What was that experience like?
Well, basically, I just had a job to do, and my goal was to go out there and do the best that I could and help out the team. Army Navy is one of those special meets that you really get the team behind you, and there's a lot of team spirit, and everybody's cheering you on, and so. You get hyped up in that, and what you really want to do is just help out the team as much as you can and go for that team victory. And it was a good feeling to be able to contribute to that. And unfortunately, we didn't get enough points, but I did the best I can, and I was hoping for that team win. So.
You started off with a win in the long jump, then followed up with a W in the triple jump. Did you feel any pressure heading into that final jump event, the high jump?
Honestly, not particularly. High jump's pretty much my best event right now, so I was pretty confident, and I looked at the time sheets and the Navy's previous best for this season, and they didn't have too many guys that were close, and I was coming in at 6'6", and their previous seasonal best for two guys was 6'6", so I was feeling pretty confident that I was going to be able to beat those guys out, and it was nice that for the triple jump, I really didn't have to. They didn't really have too many guys in that, so I was able to take it easy in that and concentrate on the high jump. So.
Your first event, the long jump, you had not competed in it in over a year. What was that like, and what preparation did you do to really excel in that event?
Long jump was interesting because I really didn't know how I was going to do. I just kind of hopped into it, hoping that I could get some points for the team, and I was going to be that third guy just to make sure that we didn't lose any points in that event. And it ended up that Hutch was, he jumped well, but he's a little hurt and not always on top of his game. When you're injured, you can't always get to that peak performance. And so we had when Navy took the lead, I just kind of dug deep and said, I'm not going to let this guy win, and went out there and jumped as hard as I could. Before, didn't really do anything different than I normally do, just kind of warmed up and got my steps down and just went hard.
You also qualified in all three events for the IC4A championships. You mentioned not picking up the team win against the mids, but did that kind of help maybe lessen the blow a little bit?
It did. It's always nice to know that you got that extra meet at the end of the year, and especially this being my last year here. It's really nice to know that I have a couple options once I get to that meet on what I want to compete in, and it's a good feeling to know that you're at that level, to know that you're good enough to make it to those meets.
Well, Tom, congratulations. Best of luck the rest of the year in the indoor season and the outdoor season as well.
Thank you very much.
That's Tom Wagner, one of this week's Athletes of the Week. For ITT Excellus Night Vision, I'm Rick Johnston.